folks, and I hope you're all happy and healthy out there in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for my thoughts on the recently announced Kaustic Plastik 1/6 scale Boris Karloff Frankenstein figure. It's the first in their Universal Monster line, and I don't think I've been this excited about a figure release in a long time. I'm going to have to go and have a lie down after doing this preview. So please forgive me if I get a bit tongue-tied on this one. This is totally unscripted, off the cuff, and I'm just really thrilled to see this piece. And suffice it to say, the images that Kaustic Plastik have released are stunning. They really are. I think we could be on for figure of the year, possibly one of their best figures of all time. But let's have a look through here. This is the first shot. Now, Kaustic Plastik have released a shed load of photos here, which is great to see, to be honest with you. And what we're looking at here is a mixture of the three different versions that they're doing. They're doing a standard version, a deluxe version, and an exclusive edition. But all these photographs include all the pieces for all three, so we'll look at all of them. First photo we've got here is one with the diorama base, a picture of the monster coming through the doorway, and I've got to say it's a fantastic shot, and it looks like a fantastic figure. The lighting on that shot is really superb. Now, it says SD Toys Iconics in the top corner here. Now, I am assuming, and correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong here, I am assuming that is the new sort of fine arts arm of Kaustic Plastik. I know they sort of announced that they were going to be doing that, so if I'm getting that wrong, let me know. But yeah, as I mentioned, exclusive edition here, and this is the first shot, and yeah, it's just looking stunning. The proportions look absolutely on point. That likeness to Karloff and the monster, absolutely there. Let's zip along to the next one. Now, the standard edition, I believe, comes with just the base and the figure. The deluxe edition comes with figure, stand, and part of this diorama base, and the exclusive comes with a back piece as well as a chair. But we'll see all those bits, I think, in the photographs that are coming up. But yeah, once again, cracking photo here with the smoke and the lighting. But yeah, the figure itself is looking superb. Those proportions, that suit, yeah, it's looking absolutely on point here. Let's see if we've got some close-ups. Yeah. Now this, I've got to say, the sculpt here, now this could very well be a prototype. I'm hoping there's going to be no degradation between this prototype and the retail release. That head sculpt, I've got to say, is possibly one of the best I have ever seen. I'm putting my neck on the chopping block here because I've got figures from In-Art and Hot Toys and custom pieces, but I think that is genuinely superb. The likeness to Karloff is frightening. The skin texturing, the tone. Now, obviously the film was in black and white, but we've all sort of made that assumption here that the skin tone was the light green. But yeah, absolutely nailed on. That hair, perfect. The shape of the face there. The eyes are spookily good. Down to the bolts in the neck there. You've got the scar on the forehead there. That high forehead with the flat top to the head. Just looks incredible. These arms now, we know that Kaustic Plastik with their arms and hands are just simply in a league of their own. I think their Nosferatu figure was possibly some of the best hands and arms I've ever seen. I think they might have even outdone themselves with this one as well. You've got that metal on the arm there, which is screen accurate, connecting the hand, that scar around the other wrist, the blackening on those fingernails, the aging of that skin. Those skin textures look absolutely superb. The coat itself and the outfit itself, just black, slightly undersized and black, but they've weathered it here. Yeah, the whole thing looking absolutely on point. Let's zip on, or this is just going to turn into a gush fest. You've tuned into a gush fest, folks. I believe this is the first part of the diorama, the one that comes with the exclusive, which is the doorway, which looks absolutely excellent, as we come to expect from Kaustic Plastik's dioramas. That wood effect on the door there, that stonework done really well, and we can see more of that weathering on the suit here. Just absolutely pitch perfect. Not too much, not too little, and absolutely on point. Moving on. Now, not 100% certain whether this chair is exclusive or whether it's deluxe edition. I think we might find that out later on, actually. But yeah, The chairs included, that looks great, and screen accurate. It looks like we've got chains going on here as well. Weathering on those boots, on those oversized boots, looks great. And I think we're going to get this Frankenstein name plaque on the front of the diorama base. And possibly they'll be going for the normal magnetic base with the standard edition. I'm probably throwing that magnetic base in with the other two versions as well. So here we go. This is the exclusive edition. So you've got diorama part 1 here, which looks like it's got manacles and chains to the wall there. The figure itself, magnetic base going on here with that logo that we come to associate with their Nosferatu and their Bela Lugosi figures. You've got the chains included. Figure itself, proportions, absolutely nailed on. Screen accuracy is there. Then you've got the chair, a boatload of swap out hands going on at the bottom here, and I'm assuming this is the first part of the diorama and this is the second part. I could be wrong, could be the other way around. But yeah, apparently they combine together, so you can have this wall behind the doorway, so you can have the door open and then you can have him sat on the chair or manacled to the wall on the second part of the diorama behind it. Just it's looking absolutely superb. We've got the usual height shot here, 12 inches tall, slightly bigger than your average 1/6 scale figure. Obviously, Karloff was a lot taller, the monster was a lot taller. He had those platform boots on that you can see there, but once again, yeah, proportions look absolutely nailed on. That's the other part of the diorama, the door section. That's coming in at, looks like about, I think you're saying 7.24 inches there, I think. I'm not sure how they measured that. I think it's 17.24. If it is, then you're going to need a bit of space in your display for this one, but I think it's going to be worthwhile. We've got a profile shot of him here in front of the door, and I'm assuming this is a fixed neck head sculpt. I'm seeing no join around that neck. You've got the scarring on the neck there. The bolts look really, really well done. Just everything absolutely on point. That super large chest, the short jacket there, and that sort of velvet jacket that, or the entire suit I believe was velvet. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but hopefully they'll replicate that. A close-up here now of that head sculpt side on, and that skin texture, really, I am blown away. Paint applications and skin texture on that head sculpt are next level stuff here. What else? Front of the doorway, again, that front doorway diorama with the Frankenstein logo on the front. We've got him reaching out there, nicely lit again. We've got another one here, palms forward, in that sort of classic stance. This is probably my least favourite of the photos that Kaustic Plastiks have released. This has got a little bit of a cartoony feel to it, but still looking good. That one really just takes my breath away. It does. That could be a photograph of Karloff back in the day there. Once again, suit looking great, skin texturing, vein work in there. I'm assuming these are going to be the fixed arm like the Nosferatu, so you're going to be swapping these out at the elbow. But yeah, looking really, really good. And a close-up of the hand there, and just the level of detail that Kaustic Plastiks have put into that skin texture and colour is just, like I say, next level stuff. That scar looks great around the wrist area and really on point as well. If this is a measure of what we're going to expect, what we can expect from Kaustic Plastiks Universal Monster line, then I am going to be exceptionally happy and exceptionally bankrupt. Another close-up of the left arm here with that metal section that's even been weathered there, running down the arm and keeping the hand on. The blackness on those fingernails, just great. I'm going to shut up in a minute and just sit back and let you soak up the details here. Those eyes, frightening. As I said before, absolutely frightening. Straight on shot there. You can see even tiny scars in that forehead. The multiple paint applications on here to create this sort of dead effect skin on top of what is a stunning sculpt. Hands up and coming towards us in that classic pose. From the side, the same pose. There's lots going on here with these photos. We've got lots of them with the arms raised. That slightly bemused pose there with palms up, and Looking like that shirt underneath there is cotton with that weathered jacket. Not sure how this jacket's going to fasten, if it's going to fasten at all. That would be interesting to see. One with the manacles on. Now I'm wondering how that's going to work. Will it be the manacles that actually come apart, or will it be a case of slotting them over the arms or the hands? We will have to wait and see. Some absolutely spot on photography here from Kaustic Plastik. I'm loving that shot. That is a great pose. Possibly something I'll be going for in the display here, with that slightly bent trailing arm there and then reaching out with the left hand. And another side shot there, and one of the full complete diorama base there with him in the chair with the shackles on. I do like that. I like the way it's been lit. I can see me displaying him this way, or reaching out through that doorway alongside and having Bela Lugosi and Nosferatu alongside him, stepping through the doorway there, palms on the wall and on the door. Once again, you get an idea in this lighting here of just how well they have done this piece, Kaustic Plastik. Shot there of it on the magnetic base, and another close-up there. Now, we're looking at the eyes moving here. Now, I don't know if there are any swap-out heads going on here, whether we've got a moving eye system going on here. I think we may do, because if I just flip back there, those eyes are straight on, and I have not seen any options for swap-out heads, so I'm assuming that Kaustic Plastik here have put in their version of the PERS system, which will be great to see, because we all know if you add that to a figure, just moving those eyes off to one side or another, lowering them or raising them, can completely change the aspect of the figure. So yeah, that's the what I'm assuming maybe the cover art for the box. Not 100% sure there. We've got him casting a rather menacing looking shadow, and this black and white one, really, this could have been lifted from the original movie. It really could. It is looking that good. I think this figure is going to absolutely love the camera and beg to be photographed. I can't wait to get my hands on it and do a showcase with this piece. It's looking phenomenal. And it looks like it is swap out hands, not swap out arms, as you can see down here. So I'm going to be interested to see how that solution works. But yeah. And then finally we've got some shots of the individual diorama pieces, and that's the last shot. So there you have it, folks. That is the just announced 1/6 scale Frankenstein's monster from Kaustic Plastik, and I have got to say, no brainer for me. I had to hit play on the exclusive web edition immediately. I cannot wait to get this thing in hand. It looks phenomenal. I think we could be on for Figure of the Year. And I don't think I've been as excited as this since I was about 8 years old on Christmas Eve. So there you have it, folks. That's the preview of Frankenstein. What are your thoughts on this piece? What are your thoughts on Universal Monsters? What are your thoughts on Kaustic Plastik? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon. Drop a like on this preview as well to help other people find the channel. We have a boatload more stuff coming up on the channel. We've got new reviews, retro reviews. So yeah, stay tuned for more. And I suppose all that remains for me to say, as always, massive thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Happy collecting, and see you next time on the channel.